Okay. Hello everyone. It's your fair programming error that just refused to be fixed code here. And welcome back to the absolute shit show that is Genshin Impact. I really didn't want to stream this game today. I wanted to stream Minecraft, but guess what? I walked into a random story trigger thingy. And it turns out, whatever this shit is voice acted. And if you remember, the rule is, if it's voice acted, that means it's important enough to be streamed. And I can't get out of this anymore. This literally happens the second I log in now, so I really can't get out of it, so I had to stream it. Luckily, this happened today where I planned to stream anyway, but I really did not want to play this game. I didn't want to stream this game. At all. But here we are, playing this absolute shit show of a game yet again. Oh my god, Genshin. Hooray. What a great thing it is that there's still Nod-Krai before we get to Snezhnaya as the final nation. What a great thing that they didn't feel content with just 7. They had to add another one. Because maybe that's what. Feel free to call me one. Also, hi, Spinner, by the way, and congrats on being first. Anyway, also, because this happens the second I start up, I can't even open the settings. I cannot open the settings to this game currently. I can only open the settings once I've made it through this. Because there's no settings button on the title screen. Oh, well, there is, but it only has like a small fraction of the settings you normally have. And once I open the game, I can't access the settings because I'm in the middle of story dialogue. Which is also bullshit. Which means I first had to figure out, okay, how the fuck do I get this game onto my other monitor now? Because I didn't know the hotkey to do it. So I had to look up the hotkey prior to the stream real quick to be like, okay, how do I force a full screen application to another window, to another screen? Took me a moment, got that. Now we can finally do this stuff. Also, hi Bones. This company would never do this to you. No other game would do this to me because this... Really. If it weren't for the fact that this was one of the longest running series on the channel and that I've been playing this story since almost release, I would have dropped this game a long time ago. I really have no care for this game. Barely any care for this game anymore. Yes, it has its moments, I will admit. But are those moments enough to, you know, counterbalance all the negatives? No. They really aren't. Anyway, Burb.
Yes, I'm sure you have very many friends indeed. But that's not the issue. Even if you summoned every ibis on Hisi Island, I still don't think you'd be able to move the moon mirror.
By the way, how's the audio? Is it okay? I assume it is.
Even if you managed it, the lunar semblance within would still...
Mid-crash, oh, please take care of your mental health. I refuse.
Dig it out.
But thank you for the hydrate.
You could, but moving the mirror would still pose a challenge. Even for you.
Do appreciate it.
Huh? You really can summon every ibis on the island if that's what it takes? And you, on the other hand, think this plan is a joke. Even if the ibis gets its entire family involved?
Wow! Things are really kicking off over here.
What even is this?
Weasel in a heated argument with a bird.
What even is this that I am walking in on? Refuse me, will you? Refuse you on what? Yeah. I see, if I'm not looking out for my mental health, you will reduce my physical health to match it. Fair enough. Some head trauma will always do the trick. Planning a joint heist?
We're plotting and scheming, to be precise. I'm told we have to get all our ducks in a row before moving forward on this job.
Even if it's a short interaction, there is something else in this game which I am pretty sure is voice acted. You remember those little interlude thingies that you got? I think they appeared twice, right? Where you got these little interactions with different characters. Where you could just hop all across the map, and I just had to interact with this character, this character, this character, where I was getting very tired of a certain character in Liyue. But yeah, I think that's a thing that has like a more permanent version now. And since the non-permanent version was voice acted, I assume the permanent version is also voice acted.
But my co-conspirators disagree quite strongly on the best approach.
So I guess that's what
And
we'll
they're
do
not
if this ends up
exactly
being short.
diplomatic about it. Choice words have been spoken. All right, I believe you. I'm sure you do have friends in high places. Although, where did you learn to speak like that? From a short girl with a metal arm and a hat. Oh, of course you can keep talking like that so long as you enjoy it. But be sensible around her, okay? Don't copy everything she does. I'm going to have a little chat with the Traveler and Paimon now. So be good and pipe down a little.
Yeah. Keep them as company. Yeah, I guess they aren't.
You really did quiet down.
Unlike
Being able to
Hoyoverse.
understand animal speak is so cool. Paimon wishes she had that ability.
You already know which 3-star you're taking then?
Trust me, Paimon.
I assume you have your eyes set on one already?
All.
If there is a choice. That sounded ominous.
Don't misunderstand. Nothing terrible would happen. And it doesn't drive you insane or anything like that. Although,
So you don't get a choice, is that it? Random, okay.
I do sometimes find it
Anyone you're
quite
hoping for?
overwhelming. I was overjoyed when I first discovered that I could understand animal speech, but I quickly realized that it came with a downside. This ability is always active, and I cannot control it.
Oh. Yeah, that would be a problem. And if you can't control it, that means...
From the forest to the waterfront, wherever there are animals around.
Exactly. People say that listening to the bird song deep in the woods gives them a profound sense of peace and quiet that lifts their spirits. But no matter where I go, I can never find peace and quiet. When I stand in the forest, I hear the chatter of the wildcats, the rabbits, the rhyme-horned deer, the chic badgers, and the long-plume ibis. They argue loudly about who's to blame for damaging whose roost, or which part of the woods the best twigs come from.
So your ears can never get any rest.
Alright.
Deserved.
Guess talking to animals isn't all it's cracked up to be. Waking up to the sound of birds chirping is pretty nice, but replace that chirping with bickering? And suddenly it doesn't seem so appealing.
We both know it takes more than a little chirping to wake you up.
As for me, I've lived with it so long that I'm used to it now. In fact, it would probably be quite an adjustment if I woke up one day and couldn't hear the finches discussing which cup in which house makes for the best bath. Yes, plotting and scheming. Thank you for reminding me. I got a little sidetracked.
Okay, what is this story
Although
about? Like,
now
what did
that
I
the
walk in
Traveler's
on?
here, we might just have the solution to our problem.
I got friends in high places too.
No, just you will suffice. This job involves breaking into a storage room by undoing the seal created with the moon mirror by a previous moon chanter. But for someone of your talents, I'm sure it will be a simple task.
Created by a previous moon chanter?
Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. Come, let's go.
This is so random. Like, why was there a random, non-indicated story mission here? I was just walking south from this teleport point, maybe thinking, hey, maybe I'll do this little world quest over here. And then boom, I got sucked into a story quest over here that wasn't even indicated on the map, and that is voice acted. Absolute bullshittery. Honestly, screw this game.
Here we are.
Shut down
What you see
Genshin, bring
now
back
is the
Tribe
moon
9.
mirror, within which the lunar semblance is sealed.
Oh, must be a
Bring
pretty
back the far
impressive
superior
gadget that went through all
gacha.
this effort to steal it away.
Much better than whatever this
Were
shit
there
show
some
is.
traps inside? You know, the kind that sent arrows flying out if you step in the wrong place?
I'm ready either way.
Do not worry. This little one did some scouting for me ahead of time. The seal does not contain any such fatal traps.
Oh, nice. That's good to know. And yeah, that sounds like a job for a weasel thief.
This weasel thief doesn't work for free.
That's true. Each time I ask it for help, I have to pay it one more the next time we meet.
Fair enough.
Huh, what a thieving little weasel. Oh wait, that tracks. But considering that it's helping you keep watch on the lunar semblance, it might need a name change. How about... Weasel Guardian!
I don't like either. But you can admit that Tribe 9 is better.
Can't catch Paimon! Paimon can fly!
Hey, don't climb on me.
Come on, be nice to our guests.
You wouldn't catch me dead dropping Tribe 9 before it shuts down. And I will absolutely keep up with the story once it gets continued. I'm absolutely ready for it. So how do I help?
To retrieve the lunar semblance, we need to activate pairs of mechanisms in 2 different locations. So it's a 2-person job. If you head over there and take the mechanism on that side, I'll take this side.
But how do we make sure we activate them simultaneously?
That won't be a problem. I have eyes in the sky.
Spin, it wouldn't be the reason why I don't play any gacha games anymore if it didn't shut down. Blame the idiots at Akatsuki Games.
It will keep me updated on where you are and which mechanism is in front of you. Don't worry. All you have to do is follow my instructions.
I don't even know how long this stupid story even is.
Understood. I will retrieve the lunar semblance now.
Well, that was easy enough.
Wow! What a huge statue! Yeah, no amount of birds or weasels is shifting that. He probably couldn't even get past the mirror. So, Lalma, just how valuable is this statue anyway?
If only
In
we could
terms of
sell
aura,
it.
Not much, I suspect. It's crudely
Damn.
fashioned, and the kind of stone it's carved from is found everywhere around these parts. But to the moon chanter of that era, and to the frost moon scions of today, it is a priceless treasure. If nothing else, I now have concrete proof of its existence. That's enough to confirm the reliability of several documents on the topic. To me, that makes this a very successful trip. Thank you for
Okay,
your
then.
help. I knew I had judged you correctly.
Oh, was that it?
The moon mirror posed no obstacle to you. And our little friend here was very impressed.
Imagine that's the end
with
of the
your
quest.
mechanism operating skills.
What is it saying, Lalma?
It says that the Traveler is the best treasure hunter it's ever seen. It wishes it could join him on a quest to unlock all the treasure chests in the world.
It's true that I've opened a ton of chests, though.
From now on, I'll call on you if I ever find a treasure chest I can't crack.
Okay. Bye then. Didn't even give us a choice in the matter.
Don't worry, it won't come knocking on your window every day with a Mora coin in its jaws trying to drag you off on a treasure hunt.
Are you
And
sure?
It certainly won't be visiting your room in the dead of night, moaning about locks it can't pick.
Are you sure about that?
We better make sure to lock all our doors and windows before we go to sleep tonight.
Relax. That weasel's only a child. It means no harm. It's just more talkative than most. All right, let's head back. It's almost time for dinner.
Am I correct in assuming that
Oh, and we still
audio
need to
levels are
figure out
fine
how to
because
get
nobody
this
has said
statue
anything?
back to our library.
I assume so.
It seems like I'll need a little help from my friends, after all.
Answering Lama's call, the animals emerge from the forest with the help. The new assembly slowly makes its way to the library. Yeah, okay, good. Thank you.
Just here will do.
Oh, that all went down without much fanfare. Paimon was expecting something exciting to happen once we put it down.
Well, it's just a plain old statue. A historical relic. It doesn't hold any kind of mystical power. The real value lies in the stories behind it. My job is to dig those stories up, wherever they might be hiding, verify them, and then share them with the people.
Cool. Well, it's a good thing we got it back here in one piece.
One Piece?
And you two have my
Still
thanks
refuse to
for
watch that, by the way.
Please take
I'm not
these
ready for the
fruits
long
and
haul.
quench your thirst. I had the animals gather them in the woods.
But I have started
And
watching
after that,
Demon Slayer,
Forgive me,
which is
but
another
I
one
have
that's very
another
popular.
request to make of you.
And I've kind of just not watched it because of how popular it is. Sure, what do you need?
I apologize if this is presumptuous of me, but I've seen how well connected you are, and I've heard of your many travels into secret and forgotten places. On your future travels, if you ever come across any texts about the Frost Moon Scions, could I borrow them and make a copy with which to enrich our library?
Of course.
You have my sincere gratitude on behalf of the Frost Moon Scions.
Hang on, where'd all the fruit go?
Oh boy. That was some
Okay,
seriously
time to cook up our emergency food then, I
so
guess.
much better than Paimon's used to.
Paimon, get over here. It's time for the emergency food since you ate all of my food.
These animals have lived their whole lives in this forest. Naturally, they're the ones who know where to find the best fruit. This one says to eat as much as you wish, because it's the top fruit finder in the whole forest. It'll fetch some more right away.
Awesome, thanks so much, I guess. Paimon, you better thank that thing because I was about to consume my emergency food.
Awesome.
You're safe for another day, Paimon. Okay. Joint meeting point construction unlocked. Share the lunar sigils. Obtain. Couldn't even read that. Obtain lunar sigils during your adventures in Nod-Krai. After meeting certain criteria, these sigils can be used to contribute to the construction of meeting points, increasing your construction level and earning valuable resources. I see. I see. But there's multiple of them. So that's what I walked into. I guess I should do the other ones too then. Interestingly enough, normally there's only ever one point in each nation where you can use those sigils, right? There's only ever one place where you can exchange the sigils. Hi, Zach. There's only ever one place where you can exchange the sigils, and if that place is maxed out, you can use them in a shop. But I guess in Nod-Krai there's multiple. Whoa. So you know what? I better unlock them all now, because apparently they all have story, and I don't want to walk into one accidentally again. Anyway, hope you're doing well, Zach. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Impromptu Genshin Impact, a game that I didn't want to play today, but I had to. Cancelled officially. Yes. Okay, let's see what's up over here. I am just assuming I'm also walking into a quest for this one. At least, this one has characters that I actually care a lot more about than Lauma.
Nothing's going right lately. Is a good
good night's sleep too much to ask for?
There, I know. If nothing is going right, then nothing is the problem. And if nothing is the problem, everything is going to be alright.
You really
What
think
interesting
so?
reasoning.
You know, Inafa, you've gotten a lot better at comforting people since you went away. I bet it's the Traveler's influence.
I could not say, but thank you. Please get some rest. I will inspect these sorting robots for you.
I'm gonna give each one a hit on the head with my wrench. I gotta see for myself which one is going haywire.
You know, hitting electronics usually fixes them, I know. Greetings.
Oh, Traveler! Paimon! It's you! Hi, Aino! Hi, it feels
Never,
like it's been
yes.
ages since I last saw you two. Or, wait.
It
maybe
really
not.
hasn't been that
I
long.
don't know. It's all a blur. Sorry. I didn't sleep too good last night. My head's a mess. But anyway, seeing you makes me feel a bit better.
I know. It appears my analysis was correct.
Huh?
You were getting upset over nothing, but now that the Traveler and Paimon are here, your mood has improved. Conclusion. Everything is going to be alright.
Huh. Well, I can't fault that logic.
Whatever works. Anyway, I'm here
Aino.
because
You can
of
tell us.
stuff.
Whatever's going on, we'll help you out.
Tell me the quest.
Oh, it's nothing major. People keep getting into fights around here, and last night they crashed right into my workshop. All the clinking and clanking makes it hard to sleep.
Oh, sounds like the Clink Clank Krumkage craft shop is living up to its name. Oh, sorry, not the point. So, who are these people? They sound dangerous.
Do not be alarmed. It's a group of treasure hoarders on the run after stealing from the Fatui.
So you're saying we should kill them all? The Fatui and the treasure hoarders?
Treasure hoarders? Dipping into the Vatui's pockets? Wow, the Nod-Krai faction's pretty bold. Sorry, again, not the point. What
I'm
matters
perfectly
is
willing to kill them
disturbing
all.
people in the middle of the night is unacceptable.
In fact, it should be pretty easy.
Yeah, before Inafa came back, all I could do was hide in the workshop and curse them under my breath. But now, I can teach them a lesson.
I already cleared them out last night. You will not be bothered again, I know.
You're the best, Inafa.
Man,
Wow, so problem solved, right?
playing a story-based game like this
Well,
makes
the
me
sleeping
more
problem
excited
is
about
solved,
Saturday.
but
The
now
only
there's an
story-based
issue with
game
my
I'm playing right
prospector
now
bots.
that is actually
They're
fun.
supposed to sort out the useful treasure from the junk.
Please get me back to Last Defense
Nice.
Academy.
Sounds impressive.
This,
No,
all of
not
this just makes me
impressive.
want to play
There's a
Last Defense
traitor among them.
Academy. I don't want to play
Correct.
Genshin, I want to play Last
The
Defense
sorting bots
Academy.
delivered several items of no utility this morning.
But here I
The
am
ratio
playing
of useful
Genshin
to
instead of
non-useful
Last
items
Defense
suggests
Academy.
that one of the bots has malfunctioned.
My bots don't just break down for no reason. You know what I think? It was sabotage. And it must have been one of those people from last night.
Then we'll find them and make them pay.
I guess we will.
Yeah. But first, I need to figure out which bot they messed with.
How are you going to do that?
By staring him down. You gotta put a little pressure on him and see which one starts to sweat.
Do robots sweat?
Okay, so
You have free will?
psychological warfare?
Yes, but I also
That
have a
works on
schedule.
robots?
I have free will, but I also have a schedule, and the schedule says Last Defense Academy has to wait until Saturday no matter what.
Oh. If it doesn't work, I'll just drag them into a small room and interrogate them one by one.
Can't you just take them apart and see which one's broken? His wet
Whoa,
oil.
How's that fair? Two of them
Fair
are just
enough.
hard-working little bots. If I take them apart, even though nothing's wrong, it'll hurt their feelings.
Okay then. Ahem. Alright, listen up, you three. One of you has messed up big time. And if you don't own up, you'll be dragging your friends down with you. So, time to come clean. Or we'll... what are we gonna do again?
We'll let you off, but just this once.
Stare down the bots to track down the culprit, I guess.
You stared them down all right, Traveler. Notice anything off?
How about the one on the left, which is, you know, the monitor's glitching a bit?
Come on! It's clearly the one on the right!
Yep, that's it. What did I say?
Really?
A
Not the
little
one with the glitchy
psychological
monitor.
pressure does the trick.
It's the one with the exclamation mark, not the one with the glitchy... I guess they all have glitchy monitors, but it didn't show them during that time. It only showed the monitor glitch while I was focusing on the one on the left. For the other ones, it didn't show the glitch while the camera was on them. Kind of rude.
Come on, help me catch him.
Kind of very rude. Wow, that was so challenging.
I know! Ineppa! We caught him! Do you need to check him over?
Analyzing exterior. No anomalies detected. The probability of malfunction due to an external injury is low.
Huh. Must be the processor then. Let me open him up and have a
Why are you
look.
being gaslit? It could also be a solid case of gaslighting.
Uh-oh! He's on the run again!
Catch him!
Oh no, how challenging will this be?
What? Is that him? How did he get so big?
No, those are scrap sorting bots. It appears he can still connect to them.
Okay, well now I'm getting curious. There's more going on here than a simple malfunction. But we need to catch him first. Try sucking him out.
Ah yes, sucking, it's what I do best. There, I sucked him out.
Oh, finally! We caught him!
At least they know my skill set
what is
when they
going
give me
on with
tasks
this
in this
bot?
game.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Huh? You can talk? I know.
What?
Is he supposed to do that?
What?
No, it's not possible. I mean,
No need to act
my
surprised, we
prospector
all know
bots do
sucking is
have
what
a
I do
voice
best.
function, but it's all preset phrases. There's no way they have awareness like Ineppa. Their cores aren't even a fraction as advanced as hers.
But it seems like he can communicate.
Hmm,
Could his core have been upgraded or something?
can you tell me your name?
Can you mind your own business?
Jeez, why is this bot so
I
aggressive?
know what
It's
you
like
are.
we're the ones
Do
being
you
interrogated.
now?
Oh, just you wait. If you don't get out of my sight, I'll round you all up and send you straight to the fortress of Marrowseed.
The Fortress of Marrowseed.
You
What
mean
kind
the
of place is that?
Fortress of Meripede? In Fontaine?
Huh? What is it again?
You mean the Fortress of Meripede?
Marrowseed. Yeah, that seems right.
So you're from Fontaine?
Would you stop with the personal questions? So intrusive. Leave a girl alone.
Whoa, what do you mean, girl? You're a junk sorting robot.
Paimon, stop. We are very gender affirming
I'm
here.
a girl.
Okay, well, I'm not sure what happened, but something is definitely wrong
Like
here.
vacuum,
This
since you
isn't
suck.
the prospector bot I know,
Ah,
that's
yes.
for sure.
Seriously, you have no
Well,
clue how well I
guess the only
suck.
way to
Everyone in
find
my
out
chat
is
always
to
tells
open
me
you
I
up
do.
and see what's going on.
Don't come any closer. Somebody help.
It's okay. I'm a girl too.
That doesn't change anything.
So... now what?
Apologies. Traveler in Paimon. Aino prefers to devote her full focus to solving problems.
You know,
I
give you
believe
the
she needs some time to get to the bottom of this issue. Perhaps
How
it would be
about-
best to follow up tomorrow.
How about you don't question why I don't give you the experience? Also, hooray for a time skip. We're done. So, what did I miss?
Weird. I know I only installed an average Nod-Krai machine core.
I know, Ineppa.
Greetings.
Well, is the problem solved?
I mean, I found the source of the malfunction, but now I have
We
way more
excluded
questions
if all of
than
chat
answers.
gets it. Fish racism. Yes.
What? Why?
The bot has the wrong core. It is not the one Ino installed originally, but the core of a clockwork mecha from Fontaine.
Perhaps you can ask someone else in chat if they can give you the experience.
It has the wrong core?
Surely there must be one.
Now we have to hunt down the original one?
It's no big deal. The original core was just something I salvaged from a pile of junk. Believe me, it's nothing special. The problem is, this new core is really advanced. I don't even understand half of its functions.
Really? Is that why it can talk like an Eppa?
No idea. What I can tell is that this core went through a massive explosion at some point. Almost all the modules are damaged, but I can't fix any of them.
Wow. If even I know stumped, it must be really complicated.
The core originates from Fontaine, but little is known about this technology. Without
Should we
relevant
go to
knowledge,
Fontaine,
a breakthrough
then?
will take time.
Yeah, but it's not all bad news. I managed to extract a useful bit of information from the data I could salvage. One word. Charred.
Charred? Is that its name?
I doubt it, but I'm sure it's important. It was stored in the deepest part of the core. That's the best protected part, which is why I was able to salvage something from there.
The best protected part?
In the event that my core sustained damage, that's where I would move all Ino-related data to keep it intact.
Ah! Knock on wood, knock on wood! Your core is gonna be just fine, Inefa. Don't jinx yourself like
She
that.
already had a horrible experience
I was
before.
engaging in a hypothetical discussion.
No need to worry about her core again.
Doesn't matter, you still gotta say it. Say knock on wood.
Knock on wood. Like that?
Yeah. Whew, that was a close one.
Huh?
Anyway, I bet there's other data preserved deep in the core too. Otherwise, this thing wouldn't be able to talk. And I'm gonna extract it all. Here, data, come to Ino.
Man, this core is so mysterious. But if it's so high-tech, how did it end up inside a random prospector bot?
Bingo!
Wouldn't you want
That's
to
the
know?
question, isn't it? Who replaced the original core with this one and why? I mean, even though it's damaged, the research value is off the charts.
Maybe it has something to do with the Fatui or the treasure hoarders?
Bingo! That has to be the answer. You know what happened the day before it started malfunctioning? The Fatui chased a group of treasure hoarders straight into my workshop. I'm thinking the treasure hoarders stole the core from the Fatui and needed a place to hide it. So, they stuffed it in my prospector bot and handed the original core over to the Fatui to smooth things over. Makes sense, don't you think? I'm pretty clever, right, Inefa?
Of course. In fact, intel from the curatorium appears to corroborate this hypothesis. Several of Marinette's
Alright.
subordinates were robbed on their way back to Snezhnaya. Although it is unclear what was stolen. The culprits were identified as a group of 3 treasure hoarders. Their leader is a silver-haired woman wearing a hood. As for the remaining 2 members, there is a man with pink hair and a man with purple hair.
That's pink? Really? Not sure if I see that as being pink, but sure, whatever.
Wow. So Paimon was right. The local treasure hoarders around here aren't bold.
Actually, this group has only been active recently. The curatorium suspects them to be outsiders not local to this area.
Who cares? Yehoda said they're just a bunch of small fry anyway.
Well, what should we do now?
Yeah. If those treasure hoarders really did mean to hide the core in this bot, they're probably gonna come back for it.
Let them come. If they're nice, I'll even share my crunkakes with them. And if they're mean, Inefa will give them a good old knuckle sandwich.
And if they try to take back the core?
I already thought of that. I'm just gonna hide it.
Fair enough.
Inefa, can
So
you
we're
get Little Chard and the others to come over here?
You're hiding something that belongs to the Fatui. Great. Don't let them reclaim their stuff. Anything that hinders the Fatui is great.
Okay, hold on to your hats. I'm gonna hide
Short
a little
persons.
chard in
Yes.
a scrap prospector bot.
What did you just call me?
Come on, we have to call you something. What? Do you already have a name?
Lombro.
What kind of name is that? Did you get it from somewhere in your data bank? It doesn't sound like a little girl's name to me.
How about Chard Lombro?
Oh, so use Lombro as a last name. Huh, I kind of like it. Then it's decided. You're Chard Lombro from now on. No complaining, all right? You're stuck with it either way. You're the one who decided to hide out here, so from now on, you work for me.
Don't think it likes the sound of that.
Well, it's gonna
Correction.
have to like it.
This bot has no capacity to like or dislike something in its current state.
Huh? Why?
Because its core was destroyed 6 ways to Sunday. So, right now, its tone and mannerisms are all just a simulation of whatever data has been preserved. Like, remember how I found the word chard in the data? Well, if that refers to a person, then basically, little chard is just imitating their way of speaking.
Oh, so that's how it works.
Anyway, we can figure all that out later. First, we need to make sure little chard is hidden. Why don't you take the reins, traveler? It's super cool. You'll see.
So, combine. Perfect.
Nice job! You've got some engineering chops, that's for sure.
We made a giant Rubik's
And
Cube.
thanks to you, I'm now the proud owner of the most advanced prospector bot in town. I expect good work out of you, little chard. But don't worry, you'll be compensated.
Like I care.
We gotta do something about that temper of yours. Maybe a little flour on your head will soften you up a bit.
That's a lot of dust for a little flower. What?
There, much cuter.
Not what I would have expected.
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, Paimon, if you ever pick up stuff you have no use for, like screws and nuts and things, just bring them to me. I can make them into flowers or use them to upgrade my console. Oh, and I don't expect you to hand them over for free. I pay good prices for scrap. You're gonna want to stop by every day. Deal?
Deal.
Awesome! Turns out Ineffa was right all along. Everything is gonna be alright. Good luck out there on your travels. I hope everything goes alright for you too.
Alright, that's the next one done. But there must be a third one.
Save me.
What? That was very random. Oh yeah, happy quest completed. Suddenly Ineffa, save me. Yeah, no, that's fine. That seems perfect.
Me.
Should I be worried about that? How worried should I be about that? Wait, is she?
Save me.
Oh my... We saved her once before. I'm not gonna do it again. But nice to see you up there. Thanks for pointing that out. Also, hi, Gabe. Okay, one remaining. The next meeting point. I assume each meeting point only has one quest associated with, you know, unlocking it. Then again, maybe there's also another, like, quest line, another little quest that pops up when you completely max it out at some point. I don't know. If there is one for maxing it out, then I'm gonna have to remember that. But I hope it's just for unlocking them. Might as well. Oh, hey! Ghosts! Right, we've been here before for a story thingy. I think we've hardly seen those ghost thingies since, I think in Azuma. Actually, no, we've seen ghosts in Natlan too.
Skies overhead.
Duh.
Just like the
Obviously.
last time we were here. The air's all icky and sticky and dark and damp. Whew, we didn't get a good look then. All Paimon remembers is that really tall tower. So, let's explore the area more fully this time. Wait, is that?
It is Flins. Of course, we have to meet him again as well when we're over here. Wonder how he's doing.
Good day, you two. Assuming I don't have the time wrong.
It's good night, actually.
It is always dark in the final night cemetery. So I simply made a guess. Presuming that you'd prefer to act during the day. It seems I was mistaken.
Nah, I always stream at night.
Phew! Well, it's good to see a familiar face. Especially in this darkness. Oof! It really gives you the heebie-jeebies.
You needn't worry. This is my humble abode, and the tomb of the Lightkeepers. And while somewhat dark, it is on the whole a safe place. That being said, I rarely receive visitors here, save for the occasional colleague. What brings you two here?
Oh, you know, story stuff. Nocturnal goobers.
Well, to be honest,
But isn't
we
nighttime
just
the
like to
best
see where you
time
live.
in
We were
general?
in such a rush last time. We didn't get to do a proper tour.
You don't have to worry about anything as the world slowly becomes more quiet and all the noise that exists around you is you
I
yourself.
see. In that case, as guardian of the tombs
My
here
neighbors
in the
must hate
Final
me.
Night Cemetery, allow me to extend the warmest of welcomes to you both, on behalf of the spirits who slumber here eternally.
Wait, do you mean there really are ghosts here?
That is correct. As you may have noticed, this island is dotted with headstones. You might think of it as a veritable necropolis filled with souls. Isn't it a welcoming thought?
Very,
Not at
yes.
all. If anything, this place just got scarier.
Ah, apologies. It was meant merely as a gesture of the hospitality that you deserve as guests. We don't receive many visitors here, after all. But I suppose it is a tall order to expect people to suppress their fear of ghosts. Even so, I do hope your visit shall be a pleasant one. The spirits on this isle, while somewhat old-fashioned and hardly gregarious, are an unassuming crowd who keep to themselves. I have found they make perfectly decent neighbors. If you still have
Ain't that
misgivings,
lovely?
I can only suggest that you avoid staying outside where possible. The ghosts do not tend to set foot indoors very often, although that might render your sightseeing experience a little less riveting.
Honestly, ghost
me
neighbors
think.
sound fun.
Most of the camps on this isle have been removed, and only the lighthouse remains, symbolizing the many battles the Lightkeepers have fought against the Wild Hunt. In that regard, it has quite a bit of historical value, and is thus well worth seeing.
Yeah, that was the first thing we saw when we arrived. So, it's a lighthouse, huh? What happened to the light?
Years of disrepair and a shortage of fuel, I'm afraid. As this
I guess
island
that's
became
the point that
abandoned,
we're
maintaining
working
the
on
lighthouse
here.
became increasingly difficult. Besides, even if we were to rally sufficient manpower to repair it, it would serve little purpose these days.
Other than a tourist
In the
attraction.
past, it guided people on their way to and from the island. But all those people now lie beneath our feet in eternal rest. Well, that is perhaps not entirely accurate. They do sometimes come running out, speaking once familiar utterances into the void. In which case, since you are not used to the darkness that shrouds this island, you could consider restoring the lighthouse to illuminate your way.
I could. Again, I guess that's what we're
I,
working
too,
on
know
this
well the
on this
comfort that
point.
a distant ray of light can bring on those lone journeys through the cold night.
Are we really allowed to operate a Lightkeeper lighthouse?
Well, it is an important testament to our history. But as is the case with many once magnificent buildings from the past, it now lies desolate and neglected. Not that the Lightkeepers have forgotten about it, of course. We are simply spread too thinly, but you will merely be lighting it up, not vandalizing it. Rest assured, you will face no objections. As such,
Fair
you should
enough.
have no issues using it, so long as it helps you. I believe there should still be some backup fuel for the lighthouse stored in an old tent to the north. That should be enough to serve your present needs.
Gotcha.
And if you should need to find me, I will be in an underground basement on the north side. That's where I will be sorting through our
Underground
reports.
basement. You don't need to say underground basement. If you say basement, the assumption is that it's underground. That's kind of the whole point of a basement.
I will meet up with you once I have completed my urgent tasks.
Anything of Destiny 2? Is that so? As someone who has never played Destiny 2, I sadly cannot contribute to that discussion.
This place is super dark. Feels kind of stuffy too. Huh. And there are ghosts over there. But we'll be fine, right?
Competitive for playtime. Ah, of course.
Either way, let's try not to get their attention. Let's just grab the fuel and go.
Padding gameplay, yeah.
The sky is so dark.
Why must they pad the
scared.
gameplay?
They're staring at me.
I would much rather have padded gameplay in Last Defense Academy.
You sure took your time, didn't you? Come on, help me shift this fuel. It's almost time for our lighthouse shift.
Miss, he mean...
Don't worry, I'm right here.
Look at you, shaking like a leaf. You scaredy cat. How you made the cut as a ratnik, I'll never know. Come on, grab your stuff and let's go. Perhaps I'll even tell you a ghost story on the way.
What? A ghost telling us ghost stories? Wait, hang on. Was he just trying to scare us?
Trying to scare
You ever
a
heard
past
of the
ratnik.
blue fire? As we all know, when you're out walking out at night, you should never look behind you, and never look all the way down at the ground. Always look ahead into the distant skies. Well, that's because the Wild Hunt watches us from the darkness. They wait for you to lose your way in the fog, and then...
Why do you
when
keep
you're at your
teleporting?
most
Can't you just
vulnerable,
walk
they
next to
come and
us?
take your life. That's why it's dangerous to travel alone in the dead of night. But sometimes, if you're lucky, you'll see a blue lantern shining out in the darkness. They say it only appears if you've run into the Wild Hunt or if you can't find your way at night. Either way, if you ever see the blue lantern appear, you must remember to follow it. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. My granddad says it's one of the Fae that used to live in Nod-Krai in ancient times.
A Fae, you say?
The ghost of one of our fallen warriors.
Looks at
One who
Flins.
truly hated the Wild Hunt. Whatever it is, the blue lantern seems to be on our side. The
It's
side of the
Flins.
Lightkeepers.
How long
Bet
has
that's
Flins
why
been
the
around?
Starshiner wants to make offerings to it on the island.
The answer is a
Shucks, look
very
at me
long
talking
time.
away. I totally forgot I've still got fuel to move.
Wait, but we brought all the fuel with us. What's this guy talking about?
All right, I'd better get back. See you later, scaredy cat. It's nearly time for my shift.
Okay, and we're here. Schizo ghost. I mean, Flins has told us that they just keep repeating ramblings from their past. So that guy wasn't exactly talking to us.
Finally, we're here. Let's find where the fuel goes and pour it in.
Paimon finds the fuel cell and pours the fuel, then you ignite the lamp at the top of the lighthouse.
Woohoo! The light's on! This should make things way easier. Now we can keep exploring.
That was easy. Why didn't they fix this up until now? If it was this easy.
Great, the light's on. Guess I won't have to worry about moving fuel anymore.
Hey! It's the ghost from before who was talking about moving fuel. What's he doing over here?
The wild hunt came. It passed through all the graves. The fog clung to our ears, stuck to our mouths. We couldn't see or hear each other.
What's he talking about? Has the wild hunt really showed up? Paimon didn't see it at all.
Paimon is very stupid and doesn't get that they keep repeating stuff from the past.
We've got to get a signal to the units outside before they reach us. Don't just stand there gaping. Pull yourself together. Every second we hesitate could mean another dead comrade. Have you forgotten how to send signals? Come on, I've told you before, a lightkeeper always has to be prepared. We're all gonna die. They'll strip the bones from our spines.
Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way.
We too shall cry tears of blood. The wild hunt is here! We've got to think of something quick! Okay, we'll try and stall them at the base of the lighthouse while you head up to the top.
Up to the top. Signal. Think something.
If you've forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We nailed it to the tower for moments just like this.
Do not fear. Do not fear.
Don't leave our bodies to the wild hunt. I beg of you. That is no way to die.
Death. Wild hunt. Go to the lighthouse.
Too bad they all perished.
Surrounded the tower. Should we do what they're asking? Sounds like they need us to head up, find the handbook, and use the lamp to send a signal out.
I'll give it a try. Why are we giving this a try?
Lighthouse.
They're phantoms of the past.
Everlasting night.
Like, what we're doing now would not change anything. They're just repeating stuff from the past. Lamp signal handbook. The references for the light signals is as follows. Please remember the corresponding light signals and avoid sending incorrect ones. Distress. Short, long, short. Short, long, short. Guidance. Short, long, short. Short, short. Summoning. Long, short, long. Long, short, long. All safe. Short, long. Short, long, short. Warning. The instruction is blurry and unreadable.
The handbook says that we've got to aim the lamp in the right direction, then control the brightness according to the signaling rules. There are 5 signal types. Distress, warning, guidance, summoning, and all safe. The part that describes the warning signal is illegible, so let's try one of the others.
Activate. Illuminate. I guess I can try anything here. What about guidance? Let's try that. I know I have to select the blue one for the quest. But what if I do another one? So no reaction, perhaps this is the signal they're eager to see. Alright, fine. I guess I'll just do the thing I'm supposed to do. So let's send the distress signal.
Has its final day. Don't rush.
There it is. So, we're good?
Okay, the signal is sent. Let's go check on the ghosts.
We good? Wait. Look who's suddenly communicating with these phantoms of the past that only keep repeating familiar ramblings as
What
opposed to
happened
your
here?
description.
Ran into a spot of bother? A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. I sent them away to prevent them from blocking the area, and when they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed.
Oh, it was pretty scary. They completely surrounded us and begged us to help them.
It was a little unexpected.
I sensed it too. This graveyard is bereft of life save for passing birds, the insects underground, and myself. Normally it's so quiet you can hear yourself breathing. Up until just now, that is. When these ghosts started getting agitated. Was it because of the lighthouse?
Who knows? You tell Flins what happened before and after you lit the lighthouse up.
They asked you to send a signal out. How peculiar. In my experience, they have never coerced or harmed anyone in any way. This can only mean that lighting the lighthouse has somehow caused a change in them. I must say, this is quite out of the ordinary.
Did you see anything else unusual on the way here?
The ghosts here tend to stick to fixed areas and repeat words and phrases that meant something to them in life. But now, all eyes are on the lighthouse. They have a rather indistinct appearance, but when they fix their yearning strongly on a specific place, I can sense where their cold attention is directed. Consider it a natural talent of mine. As to the cause of this behavior, I do have a theory.
What got into them, I wonder?
Ghosts are the echoes of living souls. A portion of their thoughts and memories that, for certain reasons, fails to enter the ley lines at the moment of their death. And thus they linger on the surface. The ghosts in question were lightkeepers in life. And as such, I believe the lighthouse is deeply embedded in their memories. Something they are instinctually drawn to. Relighting it must have stirred something in their memories, causing them to depart from their usual behavior. You might not be aware of this lighthouse's past, but it once served a great many functions. From guiding passing merchants and lightkeeper fleets, to reporting on the Wild Hunt's activity in the surrounding area. In the days before this was a graveyard, its light was never once extinguished. It came to symbolize the hope and warmth that the lightkeepers sought to bring to Nod-Krai. But alas,
Well, about time we
the light
keep it
of
back
this
up then.
historic outpost was snuffed out in a conflict against the Wild Hunt several decades ago. According to our internal records, that conflict cost the island 90% of the troops stationed here. The Starshina of that time eventually decided to send a warning signal to the outside.
Wait, a warning signal? So, they didn't use a distress signal and call for help?
Indeed.
Huh.
The warning signal saved the nearby merchant fleets and patrolling lightkeeper ships. Without it, they likely would have been
Interesting.
pulled into the fighting with little knowledge of the situation. But at the same time, this signal also cut the troops on the island off from any possibility of rescue. The Lightkeeper Oath contains a line that goes as such. Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall make life greater than death. It is a line that strikes at the very heart of our principles. Should we find ourselves at a great disadvantage, we are to prioritize the preservation of life and ensure humanity's long-term survival. After all, the Wild Hunt is a never-ending threat, while our numbers are limited. This principle is most cruel to those who must sacrifice themselves. And yet, most of us willingly abide by it.
Shoot!
Well, ain't that
So
something?
we sent out a distress signal, but what the ghost actually wanted was for us to send a warning signal, right?
Whoops.
You feel you unwittingly did something wrong? No, I don't think so. Ghosts are but the memories of people that once were. You may have stirred up those memories, but that is all they are. Those to whom they once belonged are long gone. Still, I can see that you're concerned about them. And truthfully, so am I. If you wish to find them, just follow me. Ah, yes. And please do not be alarmed by anything strange we may encounter along the way.
Oh? So where are we going then? Also, I think it's interesting because I think the story might be a bit longer than the... Oh, yeah. This is definitely more in-depth than the other two we've played so far. Out of the three. Because this is the only one that gives you a trial character, and it's the only... And it seems to go a little bit longer maybe than the others. If we're going past an hour, because I think the other ones were about, like, roughly 20 minutes each. And I think we're passing it with this one. So that's interesting.
Paimon sees them! They're all gathering on the
Had reinforcements arrived on the day of that battle, they would have landed here. You have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. A better way to communicate is to give them key information that might provoke some sort of a reaction. How about this? We'll go in together, but I'll handle the communication. After all, I'm not only a lightkeeper myself, but also very accustomed to dealing with ghosts.
Sounds like a plan.
Don't come near us. Don't try to save us.
Help is on the way.
The wild hunt is coming in too fast. There's no time. Let us stay here and take them down with us. This place will be enough of a graveyard by the time the night is through. Don't send more people to their deaths.
So you don't need rescuing?
No, we do. Please save us. We can't hold on much longer. Everyone else is gone, and we are lost. What more can we do? Please, someone, anyone save us.
Ignite
It's a
the
bit
blue
late.
lantern. It will guide you far from the wild hunt.
The Blue Lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. Even if you light him up, it will be too late. He can help you destroy what remains of the wild hunt, but he cannot save you.
Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer. No, wait. Help us, please. Someone.
Wow,
anyone.
they're very indecisive, aren't they?
What's this supposed to mean? Do they want help or don't they?
Those poor souls. On the one hand, they hoped that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives. On the other, they did not wish to call in reinforcements only to send them to their deaths. And so they sought the help of the Blue Lantern spoken of in local legend. And indeed, one such lantern was still preserved on this island. That ought to have been their last hope in a time of desperate need. But to my great regret, it is of no use to them now.
Will any other horrible things happen?
They will recall the unfathomable suffering they experienced in their final moments.
Oh,
I will
fun.
do what I can to comfort them.
Yeah, let them recall all of their
We shall
suffering.
part the snow curtain of the sky and blast the winter winds across the wasteland.
We have sworn an oath, and so we must fight to the end. We cannot wait for them to come. We are the last ones. Pick up your weapons.
We are the Light Keepers who shine the eternal light of hope into the endless snow-swept plains.
Wait, Flins! It seems like these ghosts have rallied.
Again, they are but the replaying memories of once living people. It is not the ghosts who have rallied, but the Lightkeepers who fought to the bitter end. Viewing the world through human eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. It is so complex and yet so beautiful. The sorrow and reluctance in the face of death. The longing for a life of peace and stability. The surprising valor that wells up in the hour of despair.
Oh, we like despair. We like the
If it
hour
were
of
up to you,
despair.
traveler,
Always do.
would you wish to do something for them?
I might perhaps honor their destiny.
Is that so? A response befitting an adventurer of your caliber. Personally, I do feel inclined to do something for them. To help these shadows of the heroes that once were forget the death that will soon be upon them, and return to their slumber. In time, the memories and yearning of these ghosts will fade, then slowly return to the ley lines. But that time has not yet come. My dear Retniki, I am Kirill Chudamirovich Flins. Once upon a time, it
I
was
forgot
who
his name
retrieved
was
your
that
fallen
long.
bodies from the battlefield. Now, let me once more lay you to rest, for you are worthy of my respect and earnest esteem. Look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace. 6 feet under may you slumber in your erstwhile homeland, and in sweet dreams return to the ley line's embrace.
I guess he's handling it then.
They're gone.
Some of their memories and thoughts have been dispersed. The rest will later return to their usual state.
May their spirits find rest.
To me,
Special
they are
treatment
both
from being
warriors
animated
whose
from the
memories
launcher.
should be honored, and my gentle,
Flins is
friendly
getting
neighbors.
plenty of special treatment. Again, out of the 3 quests that I'm playing today, this one is the longest. The
Unfortunately,
Flins
I do
gets the
not know
longest of
most
the
of their
3 quest
names.
lines here.
But my short interaction with them has deposited some of their memories within my flame. At the very least, I know now that the gentleman who moved fuel and loved
And
to
the
tell
only
tale
one
of
where
the
you actually
Blue
get to play
Lantern
as him as a trial
was
character.
named Imo. And the comrade he always called out to was named Itu. Many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected by the lighthouse, and I'm not sure if they'll all undergo changes like Imo. But if you're in the mood to keep exploring, would you come with me? I'd like to get to know them better still.
Let's do it.
It would be my honor.
All the special treatment for Flins. Oh hey, it's already fixed. That was quick. Okay, I unlocked this too. Give more special treatment. Yes. Genshin's favorite child. Okay, so it does seem like there are multiple quests, but I assume they only unlock later? I guess so. Oh wait, is that if I construct? Does that unlock the next quest as well? No, doesn't tell me. You know what? Let's find out. Let's find out. Actually, rewards. That should tell me. Unlocks, unlocks. Doesn't tell me if it unlocks any quest. You know what? I'm just gonna find out. I'm gonna construct now. Didn't want to immediately go to level 2. I just wanted to go 1 level and maybe do some of the other ones at some point, but I guess I'm prioritizing that. It does unlock the next quest immediately. In that case... I don't care. I assume... I don't know. I don't know. It didn't seem like... Paimon said something there that wasn't voice acted, but I'm not sure if that was Paimon directing me towards that or if it was related to something else. I guess I'll have to find out. Also, viewpoint. Ghost gathering on the shore. Okay, nope. That is not voice acted. So it's only the first that's voice acted. Only the first quest when you unlock the area is voice acted. After that, they decided it's not worth it anymore. Got it. Okay, so you're not getting anything else. What about this? I think I can talk to any Catherine, but it's specifically directing me to this Catherine. So I'm going to go to this Catherine.
Astra Ab...
I don't know which one is for the voice acted quest. Have you any awesome commissions for me? Coming at the right time. I have a handbook that the guild would like to present a veteran adventurer such as yourself. Could it be the official Tavad cookbook? Is it another new quest? It's up to you whether you wish to take on the challenge. Oh, that's just some stuff that I found. Okay, not what I was looking for. As you can see, the handbook contains information on powerful enemies we're facing. If you can make good use of it, I'm sure it will be of great help in your adventures. Of course, you're welcome to come back anytime should you need to check any relevant information. I wish you success in your endeavors. So that was not the one I was going for. I need any news.
Ah, traveler.
It is voice acted.
You
Had a
come at
feeling.
just the right time. I have something for you.
A letter for help or a clue on some treasure?
You're certainly very familiar with the kind of work we do. But I'm afraid this has nothing to do with any of the above commissions. Please take this brand new Adventurers Guild notebook.
I already have the Adventurer Handbook.
The Adventurer Handbook is for recording details of your completed commissions and intel on all sorts of monsters. Whereas this notebook is for recording the marvelous people and wonderful events you encounter on your travels.
Again, it's something that has come up twice as a limited time event and is now a permanent thing, I guess. That actually sounds kind of useful.
I hope it will be of help to you. Anyway, that's all for now. My commission is complete. Safe travels, traveler. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Travel accounts. A thick and reliable notebook more sufficient to record all you might wish to. Whether countryside rumors, folk legends, or anecdotal tales of your companions. These scraps and snippets all serve as proof of your journey. Oh, damn it. I messed some stuff up, I guess. Open. Well, that's a bunch of characters, huh? It recorded the anecdotes. It was the anecdotes from before. So all those limited time anecdotes, they are a permanent thing that is added now. So if you missed them, if you missed the anecdotes, you can catch up on them now. That is good to know. That is very good to know, that even if you missed them, you can now get them. And there's new ones, I assume, as well. And look at all those extra Primo Gems I'm getting out of it. That's quite a bit of Primo Gems, isn't it? Oh, look at them Primo Gems. Man, I could really use some Primo Gems. Well then. I guess it's time to get to work. I'm sure there must be some of them dotted around, perhaps in new areas. Like in Nod-Krai. And perhaps I am absolutely right about that. So that is, I guess, what we're doing now. Okay, what is the best way to get to the thingy? I guess I have to go up. No. Damn it, where is you? Down here. Yup. Gotta enter the flagship, I suppose. right? Yes. Correct. Found you. Also, is that
A
Yelan?
glass of dandelion wine, aged for 25
All the way out
years.
here?
1/7
Interesting.
part bittersweet liqueur, filled halfway with fizzy zaytun peach pop.
All three of those ingredients are fairly sugary. It'll have a lovely sweet aftertaste, even a little too cloying. A spoonful of salt and half a spoon of powdered summer orchid leaf should cut through the sweetness in a way that's clear but not overpowering.
I can imagine it now. A delightfully layered flavor.
It's all down to the
Should we
seasonings
walk
you
in
sent
on
me,
this? Should
Lady
we really
Nefer.
bother those two?
Otherwise, I'd have no idea how to mix up a cocktail that so befits Nod-Krai.
Just a little gift. I'm glad you liked it. I'll be happy to send more when you run out.
Many thanks. Though I think one taste is enough where these seasonings are concerned. Besides, you sent so much I could hardly finish it by my lonesome. And my colleagues aren't accustomed to these flavors, so I can't even share around. I'm afraid they'll end up sitting on a shelf, going to waste.
Can't say I'm surprised your colleagues at Liyue's Ministry of Civil Affairs aren't too keen. I wouldn't expect the flavors of Nod-Krai to be their cup of tea. Though, from what I've seen, might I presume that we've won you over?
I wouldn't go that far, though it's not
There's
like I
us.
dislike the food here. It's good to try new things occasionally.
Are they discussing something secret?
I love your attitude. You'd make a great businesswoman. It would be nice if everyone from the Ministry of Civil Affairs were like you.
Come on now, are we going to do this song and dance every time I drop by?
How
Stop
often does she
fixating
drop
on the
by?
ministry. Never mind them. Have you managed to carve out a single foothold in Liyue after all these years?
You know what they say over there. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. If I don't test the waters, how will I ever know?
Don't waste your energy. No matter how long those claws of yours are, you're never getting them stuck into Liyue.
Damn.
Is that a warning?
It's advice.
Long claws, you say? I wouldn't think myself so formidable. There's barely a handful of people I have any influence over at all. I can only really think of one young girl who listens to what I say.
Gee, I wonder who that could be.
She's not the brightest. And I spend more time looking after her than getting any help.
Oh, really? Then I guess that painter who fishes in Dihua Marsh, and that apprentice who makes tofu in Qingsa Village, and that guy who wants to work at Wanmin Restaurant. All these people who mysteriously appeared in Liyue. I guess you have no idea who they are?
Many people pass through Liyue Harbor every day. Far too many to count. How could I possibly know every last one of these enigmatic nobodies? Though I must say, your memory is quite impressive. Your colleagues must sleep easily, knowing they have you to lean on.
Why, thank you. Though with you around, nothing is ever easy. I can only say that there's never a boring day.
Is that
Are we ever
so?
gonna join this conversation, or are we
Surely
just
your
observing?
workload is lightened now that you're far from the ministry. If you've got time for another drink, I'd be more than happy to mix you one. Here's to a relaxing day for us both.
I guess we just observed. Stories along the way. Anecdote has been recorded. Why did I just now get an achievement? Okay, I'm actually curious. Why did I only just now get one when I had completed? Witness an anecdote once. I witnessed anecdotes before! Did you not just witness me collecting all those... I guess it wasn't an achievement before, because anecdotes used to be a limited time thing. And now they added it as an achievement, because now it's permanent. So I had to witness another anecdote for it to actually trigger. Makes sense, makes sense. Any more anecdotes? There must be more. There have to be more. Gotta look everywhere. There's nowhere that was the only anecdote I was gonna get. There's nowhere that was the only one. That can't have been the only one. You can't just give me this feature and then only give me a singular anecdote. They wouldn't. They wouldn't actually. Would they? They... Would they? What is make a wish? Oh, that's another quest. Something seems to be happening at the Narukami Grand Shrine. Haven't been there in a long time. I assume this is also voice acted since it's connected to the thingy that I unlocked. Perhaps. I'm assuming. Let's check it out then. Hello, Yaemiko.
Yes, that'll do.
Yep, it is.
Just a quick and simple cleanup job. Ah, little one, you're just in time.
Just in time? In time for what?
Oh, look at you. I can tell you're thinking. Oh no, she's going to send me off on some pain-in-the-neck errand again, isn't she?
Maybe.
Don't worry. I was just going to say that we finished renovating the shrine and are preparing to roll out a brand new service. Now, I haven't had the chance to announce it yet, but here you are already. Wouldn't you agree that's good timing? See this offering box beside me? There's going to be another place to make wishes here soon.
Don't you already have fortune slips?
That's different. Fortune slips are about telling fortunes, whereas this is about making wishes.
The thing is, wishing is already a feature in Genshin. It's what the gacha pull is called. I don't have to come here to wish. I can wish from wherever in the world I want.
Now then,
and it never
close
goes
your
my
eyes,
way.
Make a wish, write it down on a prayer plaque, then hang it up on this rack here, and maybe your wish will come true.
Can I wish for anything?
Of course. But as for which wishes come true, that is up to the gods who watch over us all. Powerless Guji that I am, I can only help you in mortal matters.
I wouldn't mind making some new friends.
If that's what you wish for, then why not try it out? Here, take this fortune paper. It's left over from writing fortune slips. You can have it. Try writing your wish there. That might make it more likely to come true.
Really?
When have I ever lied to you? Hurry up now, little one. It's time to make your wish. Remember to write your wish on the fortune paper, then stick it to the prayer plaque and hang it on the rack. After that, your wish will be made. Yes, nice and solemn. Very good. All right, little one.
All
back
right.
to business with you. Remember to keep your ears pricked and your eyes open. After all, the person you wish to meet might just be sitting at some noodle stand, having themselves a lovely bowl. And bring me back one while you're at it.
That is basically directing me to where I need to go, isn't it? Anyway, I guess I'll speak my wish. Whatever that means. Choose someone to make a wish about. What a selection, huh? But I mean, I think you already know who I'm going for, right? Make a wish. Your wish has been passed on. Perhaps you shall meet this friend soon. I've just met him. He's right here. Is Hu Tao on the list? Probably. If I had to guess, I think she was. In fact, can I check again? Ah, nope. Oh, wow. 2-day cooldown, huh? And there's really no other anecdote available? That was the only one? That is kind of upsetting if that was the only anecdote that they had. But, yeah. Ha! Would have thought for sure there would be multiple. Which is why I was like, yeah, I guess I can do this. I guess I can do a full stream because I have the anecdotes to take care of. But nope. Nope, they only gave me a single one. That's not a lot to work with. Also, I need to explore over here. I'm ashamed to admit that recently I spent way too much time exploring Fontaine, when really I should have been exploring the new areas because, you know, Primogem rewards for getting exploration progress. So maybe I'll try to 100% Hisi Island, because that's the smallest island, so that should be the easiest one to do. Paha Isle will actually be a little bit difficult because of how complex of a structure the F2E base is with the many different layers it has to it. So I think my priority list is Hisi Island first, then Lempo Isle, and then maybe Paha Isle last. That is probably going to be my priorities for exploring. Should do some more exploration? Yeah. Again, part of me wants to kind of work my way through in order, like complete all of Fontaine and then move on to Natlan and everything. But considering there's currently rewards for exploring up here, I guess I should work on that instead. You know what? We're only 1.5 hours in. We're only 1.5 hours in. I feel a little bit bad for ending things too early. So, how about we explore a little bit and make some progress? At least a little bit longer, you know? Ability not unlocked for this area, right, of course.
Quake!
Damn. Wait, can't I just... There we go. There's some quests over here, but I do not care. I can do quests off stream as well. And if I do them off stream, I don't have to read them out loud and I can just skim through them. Oh, there's quite a few quests in this area, huh? Okay, so if I explore, I think I should head this way. That way I can also get to the new teleport points and everything. Let's see if there's any treasure that really jumps out at me. Well, it's not treasure, but it counts. Anything to help with exploration progress? No. Well, I can't get any closer now because that just triggered a quest. I don't want to do quests right now. I just want to explore. I guess we'll go over here then after all, because I guess this is where the treasure compass works, right? Yeah, it works over here.
Unsolicited.
And again, using a treasure compass just makes everything a lot easier. Also, yep. There we go. Taking this. And there's There's one over here, which I assume means it's down below this. Yep. And I saw a treasure chest already over here. No need to use a compass if I can clearly see it. Hello.
Gather.
Something inside that barrier over there? I do not care about that. I'm only here for this treasure chest.
Solidify. This is order.
La la la.
Stabilize.
By royal
These big robots are a bit tanky at times. Anyway, that's all mine.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
That over there will also belong to me in a second. Again, I could just use that as intended, or I can just pull a Zhongli and do that. Chest over here. How do I get to this? Probably need to break these things. How do I do that? I think I need to attack them from above? Is that how that works? They have a weak point above, I'm pretty sure, but how do I... Don't recall how they work. Oh, wait. There we go.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
And of course they're guarding a chest too.
I will have order. Solidify.
Jumpy Jumpy Go! Oh, brilliant!
Stabilize.
Strike a pose! Destiny has brought me hither.
Okay, where to next? Ah, there we go.
This is order. Gather.
The show be.
Stabilize.
Okay, that's another easy treasure chest. Anything to help
Certainly
towards
worth the extra
completion.
mile.
And nothing in the immediate area. Okay then. That's good. That is progress. We like seeing that. I guess I should head over this way, because there is another teleport point over there that I haven't unlocked yet. Maybe I'll find some good stuff to collect along the way. Maybe I'll find something right over here. I could have seen that if I just turned around.
Solidify!
Dumpty dumpty go!
There aren't even any of the big bots, so this is very easy. But it is also only a low level chest.
Certainly worth the extra money.
I will have order.
There we go.
Useful.
Wow.
Stabilize.
Wow. Really? Really? If I attack before the bots are activated, I deal no damage. Okay, that's actually kind of rude. Seriously, how is it fair that I did not deal any damage to them there?
Solidify.
Dumpty dumpty go!
Resistance.
I summon! Yeah.
Resistance is good to know. No, I didn't want to see the notice. I wanted to pick stuff up. Where is it? See it on the map. Ah, there it is. And of course there's some treasure over here too. Ah. Right. You? I can grab this. And now it's unlocked. I'm just here for the treasure. I do not care to fight you. I am already leaving. There's supposedly a chest over here. Yes. And this is a big one. I assume I have to fight all of these things to get the chest. Phase 1.
By royal decree.
It is the highest quality chest, so it makes sense that this would be a bit of a bigger fight. Okay, that's phase 1. Comprehensive ground test.
I will have order.
You can tell I'm actually taking it somewhat seriously because I'm actually using bursts. Which, if you weren't aware, is a rare thing for me.
As you wish, me.
Let the world collide.
Wait, that was it? But half of them are still... I only had to fight half of them? Huh. I thought for sure I'd have to fight all of them.
May I present?
I mean, I'll take it.
What a pleasant surprise.
I can activate it again, but what good would that do me? I don't see any reason to activate it again. I don't see any other treasure in the area. Yeah. I'll just keep moving on then. There we go.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Slow but steady progress. Ah, guess I'll have to fight the big ones over here too.
Gather!
By royal.
Okay then.
Solidify!
How long has it been since I've done proper exploration like this? Actually, it hasn't been that long. Didn't I stream somewhat recently? Like, not super recently, but somewhat recently. I feel like I already did a stream where I was like, oh, the stream would have been way too short. Guess I'll do some exploration. And here we go with it again.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Alright, once again, nothing nearby. 44%. I like how I wanted to go to that teleport point up there, and I went the exact opposite direction. Underground? Okay, I haven't even unlocked whatever underground area that is on the map yet, so let's actually worry about getting to the teleport point. Although there is another treasure chest over here too. Prioritize teleport point. Okay, but this is just really right next to me, so I might as well.
Gather!
By royal. Dumpty dumpty go! Boing boing go!
You have to use your stupid shield.
Let my name echo in song!
I will have order!
Wings of dark. Ah.
There we go.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Okay, Northern Harbor, I see a treasure chest down there. Teleport point over here. And another Oculus nearby as well. So much to grab. Whoops. Sorry, didn't want to bother you, I'm just passing through. Okay, where? It's telling me there is something here.
Still can. There's nowhere to hide.
Can't see it though. Anyway, you are guarding a treasure chest? Yes.
This is order. Stabilize.
Looks like 2 people immediately got pulverized by that meteor, which makes sense.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
And according to the map, there's another. But where? Oh, up there. Uh-huh. Okay. I see. Interesting spot to be in. So I guess the best way to get it is to go back up and then jump down and glide back inwards.
Alright, here comes another. Gather.
I really don't want to fight you, I'm just here to grab the thingy. And that's a fishing spot that I will absolutely have to mark on the map. I marked the wrong spot. Obviously. This is where it is. Well, that was nice.
And all the more valuable for it.
Okay, where is the... There it is. Oh. I guess I gotta follow it. Otherwise I'll drop the key card. Okay, I can stay close to this one. Is this close enough? Yes. Perfect. Something to record data with? I don't know. Okay, more treasure this way. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Is another man's gem.
How's progress coming along? 50%? Not bad. I like how this guy can't notice me because he's too busy staring off into the distance. Anything else
Boats
in
are
the
made for
area?
transferring
Oh,
commodities
yes,
back and forth.
apparently.
And those that come across Leo tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Come on. Oh, that should have totally reached. Okay, there's definitely something I'm supposed to be doing here.
Solidify.
Like that, for example.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Okay, right. How do I open this up? Okay, I can see the key card. I can see where it needs to go. How do I charge myself up now is the question.
Looks like we're in for a tough fight.
Stabilize.
And there's the answer to my question.
Now it's your turn.
Your maker. Fire. The show begins.
Don't mind me, I'm just healing.
Gather.
Okay, now I should be able to just... You're all distracting me.
Solidify.
There we go.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna go until the 2-hour mark again, just so we're clear. It's not gonna be a big stream, but again, 2 hours is definitely one of my shorter streams, but it's better than nothing, because we would have ended after 1.5 hours if it weren't for me going exploring.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Anything else along the beach over here? Yes. Yes, indeed. In fact, there's quite a bit of stuff. What's the best spot to get in here? This works. Advantages of a small character. I could have just gone a little bit further over and I would have gotten in. Or, again, just take advantage of having a small character on the team.
No rest for the wicked.
I had a feeling I would have to kill this one too. Wouldn't be as easy as just killing the one near the chest.
Stabilize.
By royalty.
Unsolicited. And all the more valuable.
And I guess that's everything over here. Certainly is progress. And progress is good. You know what, considering my treasure compass currently works here, maybe I'll focus on Paha Isle first after all, even though that was the lowest on my priority list up until now. Just because I currently have the working treasure compass for this area. So that's probably why it would be a smart idea to actually see what I can do over here. Again, I can totally explore without a treasure compass, but for completion's and efficiency's sake, it is best to do it with a treasure compass. What does cleaning bot do here? Oh. I can just open a chest and collect stuff with the cleaning bot? Huh. But in order to open this chest, I'm gonna have to kill all the enemies in the area, don't I?
Change of plan.
Order guide you.
Again, that makes someone just straight up evaporate. Actually, it didn't. I thought for sure it would. Guess I got a low roll on the damage this time.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Oh. Alright, next treasure chest located. And they have a big robot.
We got ourselves a straggler.
Oh, it's reveal bite. Dumpy, dumpy, go. Boing, boing, boing.
I will have order.
And yeah, the big robots are kind of tanky, so using a burst on them is justified.
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Okay, once again, nothing in range. So let's keep moving a little bit. Alright, that brings me back here. You know what? Out of curiosity's sake, what if I do start it again? I already collected the treasure, but I can start it again, and there are a few more of them left. Never mind. I mean, this doesn't count towards completion, I think, but I will take those spine crystals. Oh! Double whammy, there's a treasure chest and another Oculus. Actually, 2 oculi. That's all the way up there, huh? Activate. Guess what? What? That is the opposite way. No one has joined the Discord yet? In that case, it's a good thing I'm doing a shorter stream, because since the stream is gonna end up being shorter, there's a decent chance no one will join for the rest of the stream as well. There is a decent chance we might actually be able to survive
Solidify. Time for the big
without any bots today. Can you imagine? How rare. You want to know what it is? It's because this was originally supposed to be a Minecraft stream. Because it was originally supposed to be a Minecraft stream, I was able to banish the bots somehow.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Totally. Also, this is a fishing spot I just noticed. Again, always mark them, just in case I ever do feel like fishing again. It's been forever since I've done that, but maybe one day. Anyway, I wanted to go up and opened up a hole in the ground, in the floor instead, so... Oh! Actually worth it. That is a very high rarity treasure chest. Could you... Do you not want to? Ah, there we go. Okay. They only activate one at a time, and I have to walk up to the correct one to activate them.
This is order.
Seems a bit stupid, but okay. Whatever works for you. Oh god, I remember when level 101 enemies were actually a threat. I remember when that was a rare thing. Like that happened to... I encountered like one singular level 101 enemy, one single time, and I was terrified. Back in Liyue. Actually, that reminds me, they raised the level cap of Genshin, right? I've seen a few people running around with a level 95 character now. But I think to raise your level cap, you need to get 5-star characters duplicated beyond constellation level. Which I think is gonna take a while for me to get to that point. Because I'm not gonna intentionally pull for characters that I already have max constellation on. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, for me to increase a level cap of a character, that's in the distant future. Yeah, I know the item is for any character, but you still need to get someone beyond max constellation. Exactly, that's exactly what I said, Spinnet. You're not listening to me. I am not gonna pull for a character I have max constellation on just to get the item. Doesn't matter for whom.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
It does not matter. I am not gonna get any character beyond max level constellation anytime soon. Because the only character I have max level constellation on is Zhongli, and because he's a limited time character, I'm not gonna pull for him again, obviously. Because why would I pull for him if he's already maxed out? Other than getting the item, again, I am not gonna intentionally pull for people who are already max constellation. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, I think this is a good enough point for me to call it for the day. Actually, before I do, let me check something. How is my progress? 38%. It is somewhat close to getting the first reward here, but again,
has its final day.
We just explored a little bit to pad the runtime of the stream. Alright. Interesting, because my previous Genshin stream actually turned out to be longer, so this Genshin stream turned out to be shorter. It balances out, doesn't it? It balances out. Anyway, hopefully my next stream will not... Hopefully my next during the week kind of stream will not be Genshin. I would assume and hope that Genshin takes a while longer to release more story content now. So maybe next week it's gonna be... I'm not sure if it's gonna be Minecraft time actually. Maybe I'll do the bonus Tribe 9 stream, because I said, after all, I recently said that I might do one more Tribe 9 stream before server shutdown as well, because I've collected so many 9 messages again. It's insane. But yeah, for today, we're ending things here. And I think we might just raid Richie again. After all, I did want to originally play Minecraft today, so raiding into a Minecraft stream now will probably maybe help compensate, right? I apologize for not playing Minecraft. How about we raid into a Minecraft stream? Whatever works. And honestly, Richie is very nice, so I don't see any reason not to do that. Okay, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I will be back on Friday playing Friday Night Funkin', specifically the Retrospector mod. I won't even be able to finish the Retrospector mod, I assume. I assume it's gonna take at least 2 streams. So yeah, look forward to the Retrospector stuff. It's taking a while to come out, and now it'll take a while for me to play and complete, but we'll see when we get there. In any event, see you around, and have a good one. Goodbye. And of course, if you're watching this after it's been uploaded to YouTube as a VOD, your support has also been greatly appreciated. And you know what? If for some odd reason you want to catch me live in the future, you can do that. All you have to do is check the video description down below. There's a link to my Twitch where I stream every single Friday and Saturday, and sometimes other days of the week too, on a bit more of an irregular basis. In any event, thanks for joining me, and who knows, maybe I'll see you around another time. Until then though, have a good one, and goodbye. Hello everyone. It's a failed programming error that just refuses to be fixed. CodeErr. And I'm doing another Genshin recording because I just did a stream where I did voice story content that I accidentally stumbled into, and not even not even full 2 days after that stream finished, guess what? I stumbled into more story content that was voice acted. So isn't that fun? So yeah, now we get to sit through that, I guess. Is Colombina not in?
Looking for me?
And there she be. Honestly, I have no idea what, why I didn't. Again, I was trying to fill time to at least get to 2 hours in that stream. And then there was more story content that was voice acted after all. Anyway, you scared me.
After sensing your arrival, I wanted to see how close I could get to you from behind.
Because you had nothing better to do? Or...
Is that how it seems? No different than when I was with the F2P then. There was never much for me to do. The Tsaritsa only sought the power of the moon goddesses. I was never dispatched to seize a gnosis or anything like that.
I mean, that's good. It's best that you're not dispatched to do the pure task of evil. So what would you do to pass the time?
Take walks, watch the moon, sometimes sing. But I came to do that last one less and less after Sandrone forbade it.
Okay, F2P being rude, nothing
She
new.
didn't like your singing?
No, she praised it actually. But I had only recently joined the F2P then, and she said my singing set the others on edge. Because, for those not in the know, it seemed like I was about to use some sort of power.
I see.
Paimon can sort of understand that.
Oh, and there was another reason. She said she did most of her research at night, so if I sang during the day, it would disturb her attempts to catch up on sleep.
Damn. This was the main reason, I'll bet.
So, I used to just sing outside her door at night instead. But still, she always chased me away.
Did you get along with the others?
Get along? When we first met, Arlecchino did seem eager to get along with me.
Huh.
She often showed up behind me without making a sound, like I did to you earlier.
So you copied her behavior.
An attempt to test me, I believe. I too attempted to join in on the game, but she always managed to spot me before I even got close. Eventually, I resorted to using Kuvaki and managed to give her quite a scare from behind. But she never played that game with me again after that.
Sore loser much?
Yeah. Paimon doubts that was a game to the knave at all.
What else? Oh, the doctor often asked me to assist in his light realm related research.
Yeah, no, stay away from that
I
guy.
obliged him a few times, but it was so dull. Use Kuvaki to strike this. Use Kuvaki to control that. I stopped going after a while.
Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Yes. Even though I've run away from home, I do have some fond memories of it all the same. Arlecchino and Sandrone treated me quite well.
Along with? Who? That expression, I wonder who she's thinking about.
Give me your hand.
Huh? Unprotected hand-holding now?
Taught me. It's important to always express gratitude to others.
Don't mention it.
So, thank you for listening to me.
Is this the moon goddess's favor?
I believe that's enough for today.
Whoa, that was sudden.
She's remembering certain things from her past, I think.
Yeah, guess you're right. Well, let's not bother her then.
And that's it, huh? And for this, I had to start up a recording. Alternatively, I could have streamed it, but this would have been the shortest stream ever. So yeah. Fun, isn't it? Anyway, hope you enjoyed this little Genshin bonus video whenever it releases. I don't know. Hopefully I won't forget it in my video folder or anything. In any event, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you around. Have a good one and goodbye. And we are back. Not gonna bother doing an intro this time, because at the time of recording this, I have decided that I'll just stitch this and the previous recording onto the 2-hour stream I did recently of Genshin. Yes, I've walked into more voice-acted content, and have to record this real quick so I can keep playing the game on my own time. So, yeah. I'll just get through however much I need to get through before I get control again over the game. Which is who knows when. So let's just see how far I have to go before I can, you know, leave this segment. I just maxed out this meetup spot over here, which automatically triggered a voice-acted, you know, scene. Which means I should not max out the other meetup spots until outside of stream.
Why, of course. I owe you both my thanks. This lighthouse looks a fair sight better now that it's being maintained.
Our pleasure! Although, it seems like even with a functioning lighthouse, this whole place is still really dark. There are some places the light doesn't even reach.
Indeed. In the graveyard, it seemed as if even time itself had forever paused at the close of the battle that night. I never had any intention of changing this, but it seems that by lighting the lighthouse, you have set time in motion once again.
Will this affect your life?
If you mean to ask whether I shall be inconvenienced in any way, the answer is no.
Well, that's nice to know, I
Life
guess.
comes in cycles. Even without us, the ghosts that linger here would slowly disappear and return to the ley lines. So do not worry that this lighthouse cannot shine upon every last corner of the island. As the ghosts gradually leave, so too will the fog that envelops the area. The sun must rise eventually.
Okay. That actually wasn't that long. Still annoying. So yeah, I will tack this on to the other thingy and the stream. And now I know that for future reference, I will do this kind of stuff only on stream. Not that I really need the upgrade for my treasure compass that this gives me, because if you look, I already have 100% everywhere. So yeah, the upgrades aren't necessary. But I am tempted, since I am recording this right now anyway, and the anecdotes keep changing constantly. I wonder if I should just knock out an anecdote or two while they're here. Because again, those keep changing on a regular basis anyway. So it might be in my best interest to do them right now while I'm recording anyway. You get a little bit of bonus content. The VOD is gonna get a little bit closer to being 3 hours in length. And yeah, that ain't too shabby, is it? So let's see where those anecdotes are exactly. Alright, one's over here. Specifically up there, I guess. Alright, Yanfei. Haven't seen her in a long time, have we? Yanfei, long time no see.
Well, well, if it isn't the Traveler. It's been a while for sure. Didn't expect to see you in Nod-Krai.
So what brings you here?
Oh, if only.
What do you mean, if
Nod-Krai
only?
is even more lawless than I could have imagined. How should I put it? Well, that's just it. This place is quite literally a lawless land. Even if I was hired to provide legal assistance, I suspect it'd all devolve into everyone resorting to the Final Defense Manifesto to air their grievances.
A Final Defense Manifesto?
Ta-da! Here's your answer. The most direct method of self-defense.
I see. Yeah, no, that is very direct. Oh, so that's why it's a manifesto. Ha, ha.
Okay, enough of that.
The reason I came to Nod-Krai is to gather material for the new legal guidebook I'm co-authoring with Shinobu. The book's theme centers on the borders of law, and one of its chapters is about what happens when law and order completely breaks down.
And I guess this is the
There's
best spot
no
to study
way I'd
that,
be able
huh?
to get an accurate picture of that back in Liyue. So here I am, this infamous land of lawlessness. As soon as I
Makes
stepped into
sense.
Nod-Krai, I knew I was in the right place. It's not like the law here has broken down. It's more like it never existed at all. And unsurprisingly, I haven't run into a single person in my line of work. Being
Gee,
a
I
legal
wonder
consultant
why.
Here is probably an easy way to starve.
That seems dangerous.
Hey, don't worry. I've got Adeptus blood, remember? Ordinary bandits can't even scratch me. In fact, I'm
Fair
kind
enough.
of waiting for someone to come and accost me. Then I can drag them aside and interview them on how they survive in such a hostile place.
Didn't expect Madame Bing would agree to this.
Yeah, you have no idea. I spent so long convincing her to let me leave. I'm sure my horns grew out a little.
Yanfei, you did talk this through with Madame Bing, yes?
Why, yes, we talked it through. I definitely did.
And she definitely said yes, right?
Yes? Yeah. Granny just loves me to bits, you know, and we spoke for ages. Anyway,
Sure.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got an appointment with, the Curatorium of Secrets, that's it. So, without further ado, I'll be getting a move on.
Yanfei!
See you! Bye!
Damn. So that's how things go, alright? And we have one more anecdote over here. And by over here, I mean in here. That's the second anecdote that that has me enter the flagship. There was one in here before. Alright. Where are you at? There you are. Another person we haven't seen in a bit. All the people from Liyue are showing up now.
Hey, if it isn't the Traveler! Didn't expect to see you here. This surprise meeting is pretty sick. I should spin it into a tune right here.
Hello, Shanyan. Are you having fun?
I sure am. Having a ball, to be honest. Fun is where the inspiration lies. Most of my songs might be about rebellion and breaking down prejudices and all that, but that doesn't mean I have to beat a serious rhythm all the time. Too
Fair
much
enough.
of a downer really ruins the feel of a song. You gotta keep it bright sometimes, you know? You gotta relax and recharge. That way, you'll be ready to kill it when it's time to perform.
Why choose Nod-Krai?
I guess I'm hoping for some sort of unexpected breakthrough. I've been so focused on writing new material, but everything I come up with feels old and stale. I need something new. So I decided
And
to
I
take
guess
a
this is where
holiday
people have the
to
most
try
freedom.
escaping this prison
Again,
I've
more
built
so
for
than the
myself.
nation of freedom. Very decisive.
My last stop was Fontaine, where I saw a magazine with some photos of Nod-Krai. It got my creative juices flowing, and I was itching to find out more. Well, after looking into it, it turns out the whole atmosphere and way of thinking out here are like nothing I've encountered before. There's some group called the Frost Moon Scions who lean into some pretty far-out instrumentation. So I was thinking, maybe I
Interesting.
could take some inspiration from the local folk scene and incorporate it into my own music.
Folk rock and roll.
Sure! I want to try adding a few
Huh.
flutes and keys, plus some of the more out-there melodic phrasing. Obviously, I can't just flip genres completely. Still gotta keep the core lyrical and musical themes intact. Anyway, when I got to Nasha Town, I bumped my guitar case on some corrugated iron, and it made this really funky sound. I got this sudden flash of inspiration. I shouldn't just be looking for new instruments to improve my music. I should be trying to enhance my guitar's timbre too.
What kind of timber are we talking about?
Oh, something like that. It's kind of hard to replicate a guitar with your voice, you know? Basically, I'm going for something punchy, compact,
All right.
clean, and absolutely savage. If I could modify my guitar's acoustics ramp up the compression, and add a second sound hole to boost the lower end frequencies? Oh, I think I can get a sharper, more metallic sound.
I have no idea what you just said, but it sounded very impressive.
Thanks for the support. Oh man, my motivation's like a double bass drum going at 200 BPM right now. Give me a bit to play around with this and hammer out the kinks. I'll invite you to the official unveiling of my breakthrough sound soon enough.
Well then. And there we have it. That was the little bonus content that I tacked onto the stream VOD. Now I probably said, you heard me say goodbye twice already, so I won't linger too much on it. Just, you know, remember the video description to catch me live. You'll see most of this stuff live over there, except for like these little bonus things if I accidentally discover something. But yeah, that's it from my end. Goodbye for real this time.